Hey y'all, I wanted to share one of my favorite stories from 31 Ghost Stories, a project I worked on in 2014 with artist Ellis Goodson, telling spooky stories with really spooky illustrations. This is Chapter 7, Phone Call. The telephone rang. Ethel jumped. It was the first time she'd heard it in days since the city called back concerning her complaint about all the noise coming from the street work so early in the morning. That's probably Verna, she mumbled, pulling herself out of her chair in front of the TV. The phone rang and rang as she tottered across the room. I'm coming, she assured it. Finally, her wrinkled hand clutched the receiver. Hello? Echoing clamor came from the other end. There were rumbles like a roaring fire in a thunderstorm, and there were screams. Amid the racket, a few words called out in different voices. Please, no more. I'm sorry, so sorry. The pain. Ethel slammed the receiver back down on the phone with one hand and held her pounding thin heart with the other. The telephone rang again. She didn't want to pick it up. Yet the ringing continued, not ceasing until she yanked the plug straight out of the wall. When her nerves finally settled, Ethel put on her scarf and walked around the orange barriers in the cul-de-sac down to the Cotteries where Melissa was home with the two boys. Their landline phone was out, but she had one of those cellular phones. Ethel laid into the company service representative about the awful people making such crank calls to innocent old ladies. A technician in a blue jumpsuit came to the door the next morning with a torn-up cable in his hands. Looks like the surveyor got the marks wrong, and the concrete cutters went straight through your line. But I got a call, Ethel told him. How could I get a call on a broken line? He laughed. Must have been from whoever's down there. Ethel didn't laugh.